Yo, what's going on? Uh, this is uh, this is my life now. I have long hair because I can't afford to get it cut. I'm basically a hippie. I got long hair. Gets in my eyes sometimes. It's like what the hell. So, so yeah. Um, my bun's full. I got crackers all over my desk. Crackers and cheese is fun as a small snack, but not as a meal. Do not have crackers and cheese for a meal 3 times in a row. It is not good. Even if you squirt ketchup on it, it doesn't change it. Fundamentally, it's still cheese. And fundamentally, having cheese 3 days in a row for dinner is a bad idea. Diversify, baby. Alright, what else I got here? I got some Duckies. I am doing a module where they give me Duckies if I do a good job. I got 4 Duckies. That's how you know I'm pretty freaking good at my job. Oh. Um, she even gives me Duckies. My lecturer gives me Duckies for things that I thought it was for smart things, but she'll give you Duckies for anything. So that's great. I've got a crusty controller. I've just finished Elden Ring. I kicked at the boss's butt cheeks. What I did was I started my session. I started my run through. I got all the way to the boss. I spent like 100 hours in this game, 150 hours or something. Got to the boss, couldn't kill him, and then just died. And then I started an entirely new character, worked my way up to the boss, and kicked his ass. Flippers and all, baby. He sent him straight to hell. So that was pretty cool. And then I started New Game Plus, and immediately got soft locked by a glitch that only happens in the co-op mod that I'm playing through. So if you're ever playing the co-op mod, never speak to Rena, something of the moon, Lunar Lady. If she's got 4 arms, don't speak to her. Just ignore her. Don't even pretend to be a friend. Just ignore her. That's the only safe bet you got. Alright, besides that, I made a startling discovery. I know that I have ADHD, right? But I thought that was something that was like unique and special. But now I realize, and I would look at that and I'd be like, oh, ADHD is totally different to the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? The spectrum. And it turns out that ADHD is within the spectrum, which basically means I'm the R word. I want to say it so bad, but I know that if I say it and I put this on YouTube, I'll feel bad about it later. So yeah, I had no idea. Wow. Well, I don't know. I definitely bring a lot to the table. Let's not brag, but it's like, I definitely bring something to the table, some positive vibes, golden retriever vibes. But yeah, also slow, so nice. I don't know. But that was a pretty big moment. I'm making breakthroughs here, man. I'm making breakthroughs, right? Who else? Who else is walking around right now, knowing that they're fully not capable in the brain? That's not the right thing to say. I don't want anyone to get offended or be like, "Oh, totally capable." I got that, right? I'm just making fun of it, and I can't say retarded, so I'm dancing around retarded instead, and it's not working out for me, right? And also, I don't want to use that word; it's not cool. So I do apologize, all the retards out there. My bad. Oh, fuck! Okay, hold on. Jesus Christ. This that I'm holding right here in my hand, I whipped out my fridge, is the last energy drink that I can afford. It is Thursday, the 27th of October. I bought this one today. I bought 2 today, with the idea of keeping it for tomorrow. It is currently 7:45. I'm supposed to stop drinking these at 4, otherwise I'm not going to be able to sleep. So I'm putting this back in the fridge. But there's a very slim part of my body that is saying don't do it, and there's a very large part of my body saying, dude, just enjoy it, man. Just crack that bad boy, crack that cold one open with the homies, and just let that slide down. But I'm choosing not to because I want to be able to go to sleep tonight. I have to wake up at 9 o'clock tomorrow. No, I have to be at uni at 9 o'clock. Yeah, so just, I didn't brag about how many duckies I got. I got 4 duckies. Oh my god. It's not 100% processed, the idea of being on the autistic spectrum. But it definitely explains dating a little bit better. And scaring off the people. That's unfortunate for them though. Alright. So here in my hand, I've got 4 duckies. Not all of them are made equal. Just like humans. Some of them are Argus. That's also quite offensive. Why am I being so offensive? I don't know. But those are my 4 duckies. Right? The one at the back there, he's the ugly duckling. We don't talk about him. But I have talked about him. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's all over the place. You know what? This is just me. Beat Elden Ring. Tomorrow on Epic Games, they're dropping 2 free games. One's called like Mechanicus something something. It's a 40k turn-based strategy. Kind of like XCOM, but probably nowhere as good. I'm going to try that. I say that. Probably won't try it. At least I'll add it to my list. So I'll have it if I ever want to play it. I don't know what else is going on. Got a final year project due. That's pretty cool. I've decided to go with using a Raspberry Pi. Thanks, Dwayne. To monitor a network for dodgy traffic, and to set it up so that it does uploads and download tests, and then sends it off to a database somewhere. Because their idea is, if I can do that, then I can brag about being able to do that, and hopefully that's enough to pass. Hell yeah. I'm busy trying to make a network for a bank. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Lots of deadlines. Lots of scary stuff. I got a book. Check this thick bad boy. Alright, approximately holding... Damn, didn't put page numbers on the back. Oh my god, this is like the... page 600... Oh, here we go. 400... 766 pages of the CCNA Cisco Certified Network Associate Study Guide, 2nd edition. Hell yeah. I got this from a guy in the halls. There's lots of friendly people in the halls. Todd Lammy. He tried his best to write this book. Anyway. I guarantee if I read that, I'll probably pass. Am I gonna read it? No. But it's a thought that counts. Oh my god, my hair's getting in my eye. I look like one of those little emo kids. I need a hairband. I made a yeah, okay, let's I don't know, that's better. Yeah. That's better. Alright. I got a ring. I got myself another friendship bracelet. This one glows in the dark. So for a while I was worried about it poisoning my bloodstream with the glow in the dark chemicals and killing me in my sleep. It didn't though. Not yet at least. And it no longer glows in the dark, which means I think I've washed off all the chemicals. I got myself this oh man, I can't take it off. I got myself this little Lord of the Rings ring. Which was just like a little £3 eBay purchase. I know what ring size I am now. I thought I was an 11. It turns out it only fits on my fat finger. So I think I'm a 10.5. That's cool for future ring purchases. I like it. I'm keeping it on, but I think it's a bit cringe. Just a tad bit cringe, you know, because it's Lord of the Rings. Not shitting on all the Rings fans, but that's just how life works, right? I'm just gonna check my little to-do list. I've definitely got some stuff that's going on there. Let me see. I'm still using Google Keeps. I don't know if that's a good idea. There's probably better things out there. Alright, movies to cry to. Check it out. I got some recommendations. Zero to Hero. It's about a disabled guy. I think it's an Asian movie, so you probably have to read subtitles. Miracle Cell Number 7. Another Asian movie. But I've been promised these will produce tears. Therefore, it's objectively a good movie. Forrest Gump, Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith. I've yet to watch Pursuit of Happiness because I don't want to cry for something too realistic. Right? Like, I'm cool with disabled people running around. That's cool. Right? That's what Zero to Hero is all about. But some broke dad or some broke kid. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Is that Pursuit of Happiness? Is that when he gives up his organs? I don't know. One of them he gives up his organs. One of them, he's got a little kid. It's all disabled. He's not disabled. No, goddammit, he's just poor. Some emo stuff. I owe money to a lot of people. Great. Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy. I don't think I've seen that, but it is my recommendation. End of the Fucking World, Season 2. I haven't checked that out yet. I found 2 animes that I think look cool because of one clip that I saw off a dodgy internet site. Would be really useful if I could quote what they are. 1 second. Man, my internet is bad. I can't even stay in Discord, it disconnects. And none of my links are loading. Oh, here you go. Fire Force. I'm gonna watch a few episodes of that. There's a fight scene that I saw in it that looked pretty cool. So I'm judging my entire basis of this anime of one fight scene. So hopefully that's gonna be cool. I like the fact that some of my homies are almost finished Elden Ring, or they're working on leveling up so they can beat the boss up. Today I interviewed a really cool guy for my university module, Hacking for MOD. He flies helicopters in the bush now to save animals and stuff and to shoot poachers. That's pretty cool. Christmas, looking forward to that. Christ, I really gotta get a story or something. That's all interview stuff. Ooh. These are all emo things, not convenient. Alright, so I interviewed this guy and I got to shake his hand. It was an in-person interview. Didn't want to brag or nothing, but I shook the hands of a man that fired a minigun and an M60, the pig, out of the side of a helicopter. Like, brrr. And I'm like, wow, I've only ever done that in armor and in Battlefield. So therefore, that was pretty cool. So I got to shake his hand, and then I went down to networking, right? networking team, and I was like, guys, like, who didn't pick hacking for MOD, right? You got optional modules. And I was like, who picked malware forensics, right? And a couple guys put up their hand, and I was like, did you have fun last lesson? And they were like, yeah, we're learning about C++, you know. And I was like, shut the fuck up. I shook the hands of a guy who fired a fucking minigun today. What have you done? And they were right. What are they going to do to compare to that, you know what I'm saying? They were fucking shit broke compared to my sexy minigun handshake story. There's not much that can compete with that, to be honest. Kind of feel like doing an energy drink, but that's not good for you, so I'm not gonna do it. Oh my god, I can't. I have to stop doing that. Alright, so let's see, what else is going on? I have recently... Okay, so I met this lady, right? She was like, hey, you're attractive, let's get married. And I was like, no. How about we find a halfway point? So we date instead. And she was like, okay. And then she left. After she... whoa, this is super serious, okay? First of all, notice the fact that the mustache ain't there. No mustache, baby. That's just like preened, right? That's not the right word. Pruned. This is the retardation kicking in. That's just like flat. Flat? Pruned? Preened? Anyway, the moral of the story is I don't have a mustache anymore, right? I don't have a mustache because when I kissed this lady, she was like, yeah, it's going in my nose. And I was like, okay, that's not cool. So then I shave my mustache, and then she leaves. And I haven't heard from her since then. And I was like, damn, you know, you gotta know a bitch before you start shaving a mustache and committing like that, you know what I'm saying? Listen, that's also not true. I'm using the word bitch for a comedic point. I don't actually think this person's like that. Why am I defending myself? This is me being rude on purpose. Yeah. I say rude words. For comical effect. Anyway. She just sent me a message. And I was like, wow. I was just thinking about talking about her, but she sent me a message. I haven't heard anything for like 2 weeks. And I was like, I'm going to start growing my mustache. And then she sent me a message back. This is quite nice. I guess I know what I'm doing this weekend, maybe. Not in a sexual way, Jesus Christ. Get your head out of the gutter. Right? In like a normal, hanging out, holding hands kind of way. Jesus. Yeah, I want to watch... Oh, shit. They have remade a movie called All Quiet on the Western Front. Now, I didn't watch the original All Quiet on the Western Front. Instead, I think I watched a guy called Wendigo review All Quiet on the Western Front while I was playing Dark Souls. No, Elden Ring on my crusty controller. And I still remember him talking about All Quiet on the Western Front while running around through the snow biome near the Giant's Cauldron thing? Yeah, that's right. I remember places on the map when I'm listening to certain things. And that must be special as well. Oh my god, everything's special. Anyway. Yeah. So, he reviewed it, and I remember he was saying that it was, don't quote me on this, but it was so visceral, it was banned for being an anti-German, anti-war movie in Germany. but it was banned everywhere else for being pro-war. So the Germans just didn't like how it made them look, because they made them look sad and stuff. Not like sad, but like the guys got emotionally sad in the movie, and they were like, yeah, that makes us look weak, so ban it. But I think it was a pretty hardcore movie, especially for the time, judging what Wendigo said. So they're doing a remake, and that's dropping literally tomorrow, I believe, the 28th, on Netflix. So I'm going to check that out. 100% I'm going to cry. So I'll drop a review sometimes. I got all these other movies to cry to as well. Christ, I did a lot of crying recently. But yeah, a lot of crying, a lot of good stuff. Oh, I paid for the premium not OnlyFans, not premium subscription. Oh my god. Prime time, Patreon. I paid for the Patreon for General Sam, and the Forehead Fable podcast, and I'm working my way through all the bonus episodes. And I always told myself that I'd get the bonus episodes of the official podcast, but I don't know. I like General Sam's a little better. And oh shit! And I also discovered something called Student Overdraft. Wow, that was pretty crazy. Because they gave me a £400 overdraft, right? Because I was begging them. I was like, please, please. Then they were like, okay, we'll get you an overdraft. They made me jump through so many hoops. I had to prove that I was an adult. Apparently my account, because my mom made it when I was underage. Thanks, Mom. I had to prove that I was an adult, but I'm like 28. And they were like, yeah, we need a picture of you holding an ID. I was like, I've had this account, this physical account I've had for, I think, 12 years. Which doesn't sound, but I was hoping I could say something like, I've had this account for 18 years, therefore, naturally I'm an adult. But 12 years is not the case. So, anyway, I took out the overdraft specifically so I could afford someone's birthday. I then spent all the money before their birthday and could only afford to pay for the dinner or pay for bowling. And I was like, homie, I'm broke. I think you should go for bowling on your own. And he was like, I already paid ahead to book it. So now I owe money as well. What if oh, Jesus. Anyway, I think if I was a better person, I would be more financially incentivized. And I think this is the last month I want to be broke. I'm saying that from a broke person perspective. Also, drink more water. If you're taking any advice from this, drink more water. Yeah, life's going alright. I am socializing a lot more, which is good. I haven't joined any societies though, which is very unfortunate. I just feel like I haven't got any time. But in actual fact, I have quite a lot of time. But yeah, it costs like £1 to join, and so I've literally put it off because it costs money. But there's a couple of societies I want to join. Yeah, I think it's D&D this weekend as well. That'll be pretty sick. Last time we played D&D, we were escorting this little wagon, right, full with boxes of cheese. And I'm standing on the wagon because my character's name is Gregory Silverpot, and he's too lazy to like push the wagon or anything, so he's just gonna stand on it. There's donkeys pushing it, pulling it. Sorry. So anyway, it's getting to the nitty gritties here, right? It's very important, right? Summarize, quick. All right, boom. On top, guess what we get attacked by? Rats. Rat people out of everywhere surround us. We're like, oh shit, right? They destroy this tree in front of us, so we literally can't move forward. And then they start circling the wagon, and I'm like, this is such a cool D&D moment. And everyone's like, oh no, let's try and reason with them, right? So they start taking oh my god, the one guy's like, quick, everyone, hand me your rations, right? So he puts his rations in this pot that he's gonna give to these guys as like, don't kill us. We'll give you what we can, but don't kill us, right? So he puts his stuff in there, and then he starts individually asking people to put their rations in there, and he doesn't ask Gregory. So, and Gregory's watching all this go down, and he's just like, I thought to myself, I am no man for charity. And I sat there and I waited for him to talk to me, and he didn't, and I was like, perfect. So I kept my 6 sandwiches deep in my little breast pocket, and I didn't hand them over. And we were on the verge, the precipice of passing that skill check. We needed like 12 sandwiches, and we only had like 11. So the rats started getting a little bit feisty, you know what I'm saying? And a couple started closing in on Gregory's side of the wagon. And I was like, fuck it. If we're gonna die here, I'm not dying for some fucking cheese. So I picked up one of the little cheese things and I threw it at him. And I failed the throw. So it just rolled and like smashed open on the floor right next to the wagon. But the little rats ran ahead, grabbed some cheese and ran off. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm saving everyone's life. I'm getting these rats the hell away from us. And everyone else started getting all upset with me. They were like, dude, we don't own this cheese. So you're effectively throwing someone else's cheese that we've been tasked to protect. And I'm like, these people, what the hell? I just saved your fucking life. Jesus Christ. And they're like, it's immoral throwing people's shit. We're gonna get fucking eaten. We're gonna get eaten? I was gonna get tied up, manhandled by some rats, gutted and eaten like for dinner. And I saved their lives. And these people, these goddamn people, right? They were just like, oh, immoral, And I got in trouble. And I felt bad for what I did. Felt bad. And at the end of the session, the DM was like, Ben, I'm actually proud of you for thinking ahead and throwing that block of cheese. And that's all I needed to know, right? I needed to know that. Because everyone else fucking shat on me. And the DM was like, here's cheese, here's rat people. Like, I can't set it up any more than this, right? Give the rat people the cheese. And that clicked in my little special brain. And I was like, hell yeah, I'll give these rat people the cheese to stay alive. And I did. And I saved the day, right? So I've had it with these. I was gonna do a motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane, but I can't do that. Motherfucking cheese on these motherfucking. Yeah, just you know what? I'm not Samuel L. Jackson. I can't nail that shit. Anyway, I think that's about it. I'm gonna go downstairs and watch a strange movie, or perhaps I'll go to sleep. Many opportunities for a student. Au revoir.